Welcome, everybody. Today we are looking at our reading for February. And I'm using a very beautiful deck. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, a lovely gift from my lovely friend Pierre. So thank you, Pierre. I'm thoroughly enjoying these cards. So, we're going to look first at the energy that has been influencing January that is coming into this year, into this month. And we have the balance card, and this is about looking at where are we being stuck in our ways? Are we being rigid? Winter, of course, has been harder than usual for us this year. We haven't been able to circulate like we normally would. There may be frustration, cabin fever, people being more argumentative, getting more stuck in the way they look at things. So that rigidity that's coming from January, that tension is there. But think of it as an energy that has the potential to come forward in a really constructive way when we move out of that rigidity. So we have the three influences for this month. First one is creation. So this is a letting go. This is taking that energy that we see in this first card is so tight and allowing it to flow. What do we want to create? So whatever you're feeling, if it's frustration, if it's grief, if it's joy, letting any energy, any emotional energy flow into something constructive, whether you're writing a book or performing a dance or building something or creating something artistic. However, your mode of expression arises, let all of your emotional self inform that creativity. Don't leave anything behind, even our what we consider perhaps our darkest emotions, though really all emotions have a place in our lives. It's about letting that energy up to be expressive. And we have the gossip card. Now, there's a few different ways of looking at this card. You've got a powerful female figure here who is expressing ideas, and the people around her seem rather closed off to those ideas. So there's a couple of ways of looking at this card. Can you learn to trust your ideas and flow with them, even if other people don't understand them? And can you find a way to express them in a way that people can be more receptive? So, really learning to trust yourself and move with what's important to you, and also being aware that people around you may have different ideas, and that's okay too. And I think for a lot of us, there's been a lot of tension coming out of January, and this is an opportunity to look at how can we express ourselves in ways that are softer and more aware that there are different perspectives in the world. I know for myself, I can get frustrated just like anybody else. It's a great reminder to be softer, to find a way to communicate our truth in a way that perhaps is easier to hear, and also to recognize that other people are living in other paradigms, and that paradigm might be right for them. We have the miracle card. So when you look at these cards, you see the first one, there's a lot of rigidity. It's a very tight, constructed kind of energy. And here with the creation, it's about starting to let that energy flow. What can you create with that once you let go? And how can you move with compassion, with trust in yourself, with acceptance of others, moving that energy until it really ignites and it flows into creating something beyond what you can imagine right now. So if you think of February like putting everything into a big cauldron and stirring it up and allowing it to rise out of the cauldron and take whatever form it needs to take. This is very much about sitting with what's coming up internally and allowing it to take shape in a new, beautiful way so that that energy is moving out of that tightness into flow. And with flow, it's never about deciding exactly how it will flow, but being open and curious as to where that energy is going to go next, allowing yourself to be guided by your inner wisdom. And the energy that brings coming into March, forgiveness. So after doing all that deep internal work in February that starts to flow into creativity, flow into a deeper understanding, now that energy is really opened up to once again come to a state of peace, reconciliation, both with yourself, with your world, with people in your world, so that there's this beautiful resting place. And you'll notice with this last card, it's very spring-like. So as we move out of February, we start to feel that sense of spring is on its way. We'll be able to go back outside more and just open up our lives more. We move into a more peaceful state, moving toward March. So that is your February forecast. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me at spiritkelowna.com. And also check out my website for upcoming events where you can start to work with the cards and participate with other people in the community. I look forward to seeing you. Bye for now.